We are South Kitsap High School Percussion Ensemble Group Beta. Today we'll be playing Excalibur by Chris Brooks. Thank you.
Good job. I just had a couple of things I'm hearing. I'm wondering. Yeah. Anyway, I think the snare drum can, nice playing, nice playing. I think you can come down more with the mouth.
Okay.
I'd like to just, I think it should be more in the background of the mouth parts. That's just something that, you know, every room you play in is different acoustically, what you're saying in here. A little less, and that's just a that's something that's, that you can apply generally is, if always back off if you don't have the melody. Let the melody play out. If you have a melody, play out. And so it's just, that goes along those lines. Good. I'd like to hear more crescendo in 7. From 6 into 7. You know, let's go from nothing into nice big sound there. Okay? Good, good. Snare, like I said, that was real nice. I think you can bring out your accents more. Especially when, I think specifically, it sounded fine, it sounded real good in those sections where I wanted you to back off, but where you're playing solo in measure 8 and beyond, just bring out those accents more. You know, your teacher will know what to do there. And the Mallet's real nice work, real good preparation. Let's go one step further with cleaning it up. There's just a couple places where it just got a little, and then we got back on. So, you know, good enough is never good enough in music. I have to keep reminding myself of that when I practice. You know, like I'll be like, oh, this sounds so good, and then I'm like, well, but it could be better, you know, and it can't. So take it a step further than where it is. It'll be awesome. All right. So triangle. Sorry to pick on you, but I just heard something funny and I looked up. I saw you hitting the triangle with a stick. Does it say in the score to hit it with the snare drum stick?
No, it doesn't say what to hit it with, but I never really had enough time to, you know, switch what was in my hand. I actually had to hold it under.
Yeah, where can you just tell? Oh, I see where it is. It's in the snare part.
Yeah, it's like right afterwards.
Let me see here. Give me a major number, please. Where you first come in with the triangle.
60, right?
Huh?
Like 64.
64, I see. Oh, right. Okay, because you're reading two parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see here. You might be able to make that work if you've got a metal beater. Well, let's see, that's hard to do. First of all, have the triangle on a stand. Are you holding it?
Yeah.
Have it on a stand.
Okay.
That's going to be the first step. And I think you'll have just enough time to grab a metal beater to hit it. Because a stick on a triangle, it's just not the right sound. You played it fine, don't worry, but it's not the right sound for this. So you can consult with your director. Okay, now let the next group